welcome to Sharkbait's ICAST 2019 presentation. This is, again, Amateur Hour Productions with Sharkbait. Do not expect a great video. I do not have a whole video production team going with me to the show. You'll see my staff later, which consists of me, myself, and I, but I did bring along the wife and my youngest. This is the show, the second day. Now, the first day of the show, starting up, it is humongously busy. Just packed. But if you'd come in a little bit later, after 9 o'clock, which is what I did here with the family, on Thursday rather than Wednesday, it's pretty mellow. Again, I had to direct the wife to look right, I guess, a couple of times through here. Of course, there have to be a few girls running around in funny outfits. But basically, it's a tackle show. It's not a girl show. And this was the biggest show ever for ICAST. And it truly was huge. They're in a different venue at the convention center, and it really is a big place. It's full of people, and full of booths. It's hard to see the whole thing. I made great strides that first day of the show, and that's when I had most of my meetings. The second day was kind of cleanup for me, and the third day we had our vacation, and we did some other stuff. But 2 days of the show was good enough, and really hit it hard the first day, and saw a lot of neat stuff. One of which, I thought was pretty cool. Is coming up here next, with the guys from Savage Gear. But you can kind of get a feel, for the booths. It's pretty well spread out. You can get some miles going. Last year might have been the year of the squid, with a couple of pieces that we brought in from Savage and Chase Baits that have done real well. Very successful products. Catch fish as well as fishermen. They caught me, but certainly they catch fish. Savage Gear does some cool stuff. And you can see a demonstration tank. They've got a video presentation. They're showing you how the stuff swims, all the newest, and most amazing. For me, of course, the octopus did stand out. I've been known to play around with octopods for bait. I like calamari too, as far as that goes. And speaking of octopus, boy, we hit a couple of places that had some great octopus on the menu while we were here. But there are the familiar squids we've been playing with Savage. They're mackerel stick baits, which are wonderful pieces. I'll get back to that octopus a little later on. One Greek restaurant, one Cuban restaurant, both exquisite. We'll come back to pricing. Typically, most of the items from this particular company are pretty close to that $20 retail. They've got a couple of models of the squids.
And these are the big hook models. Same thing, they have the internal foam harness. They have their keel weighted, so even when you're swimming them and you stop it, the bait's going to sit up straight at the bottom. Okay. It's not going to fall over, so you can fish it really slow. The other thing we have is our new Twitch Reaper. So this is a subsurface twitch bait. We have it in floating and suspending. So you can see it's through wired. So there's a wire that runs all the way through the belly. It's tuned to work well with 4X hooks. So one of the things you'll notice about these lures is the hooks are heavy duty and they're very sharp. Other competitors make some products that don't have heavy duty hooks, and if you up the hook size, then you kill the action, which is not great. This is our new line of epoxy jigs. So basically here we have a lead core that it has a hot stamp foil and then painted. And on top of that, on top of the very durable epoxy, we photo print the details over the epoxy. So you get a very natural, realistic.
This is a big part of my business. But
so
I sure wonder.
Very easy to make a bigger version.
Yeah, I wonder how well they will troll. You're saying they'll go up to 15 knots?
It starts getting squirrely after that. But I mean, I don't know people that pull much faster than that.
Agreed.
A lot of the pulling we do is like 12. Like if the bite's really tough, we'll bump it up a little bit. So this is our adaptive tie point. And so the beauty of this is that when the product is at the bottom and in this position, basically this is going to have a really nice wide darting action. So with a little bit of buoyancy, it stays up a little better. So this is going to dart really wide on the bottom, so it's going to have that very nice natural action. As soon as you start reeling this up very quickly, the pressure is going to shift this tie point to the head and make it really easy to reel up. Because when you're fishing at depth and you have something that has a nice darting action, it fights you the whole way up. Also, if you're casting and retrieving, so it's more on this angle, it's not going to dig down all the way deep. It's going to be easier to fish. And that's essentially, the beauty of this.
Nice gear from Savage.
Okay.
Now, here we have Accurate's introductions for the show, which basically would be the 600 series, for the turns. So 600 narrows, standards, 3 different models, I believe, within that category. Nice pieces. I had a few celebrities running around. Celebrities, I don't know, some guy that's on Discovery or something eating alligators. Nice Louisiana boy. No complaints there. Nice fellow. Talked with him a little bit. Gave me a signed autograph picture I'll hang on the wall. Of course, mini boats, many out of the price point I could afford. Van Stahl showed off a black version of little VR 50s. Wonderful little reel. But that piece won't be here until probably December, and maybe they'll bring in 12 of them per year. We'll see. Okuma had some very interesting rods to show off. And, the PCH series incorporated some of those features that we liked with United Composites, that we like a lot with United Composites. But they did something different on this series. The guides are Alps, but look at that butt section. This is a unibutt rod.
Alps aluminum gimbal, Alps aluminum reel seat. And what's cool about this is that all the electric reels don't have harness lugs. You got a built-in leash attachment right there, and then we got the double barrel custom tip, no inserts pop out, 316 grade stainless steel, all rounded edges, really durable.
They're using. Pretty neat, pretty innovative, and they seem strong. They do seem strong. Those are Alps rollers, and then the Makairas, that's the new gunmetal. They'll be going to. And that is the limited edition for 2019. Black and silver, and then that's the old gunmetal from the Makairas. But there's that limited edition again. These guys will be rolling in here. Maybe the back of this month. This is what was to be the Metalloid spinner. They'll use a name change. So these will be Cedros, the new versions of the Metalloids will be a Kavala, another good name, but that's basically what is replacing the Metalloid series. And our stock on the Metalloids is just about dust. Now hopefully the new pieces will come in. They'll be nice, but they'll lose some of the features of the old. They'll be a little bit lighter. These guys ought to be good. 2-3 models within the series. Good drag numbers, good body, strong. And then we come to Daiwa, another one of the majors. Daiwa showed off a few new reels that we bring in. The new Coastal, this one's a little more unique as far as what it does. The Dorado sliders are available in a couple of different configurations. Their fluorocarbon, you're going to hear a lot about, and we will talk about too. But that's for another day. Mustad. Mustad is expanding all over the place, and they're acquiring other firms. Now, this Octopus will be a nice competitor to what Savage Gear has. A little different application, different rendition of that category, but looks to be a pretty good product. We'll bring them in, no doubt. But Mustad's getting involved in jigs, iron. They picked up purchased Tough Line. They're going after another couple of companies. We're seeing a lot of acquisitions in the industry this year. Rapala or Normark picked up 13. 13 is more known in the freshwater side of things, on the fishing reels. But I expect to see more of that, a little more integration between the firms. But here's that Octopus. Now they approached it differently with the weight was done.
Cartridge up here, and it lets off an octopus scent and an ink. But this essentially isn't the bait itself. You have your weight down here, and they go from 4 ounces up to, I believe, 8 ounces. Your assist hook's on the bottom, and then you have your head up on top where you put the cartridge. 2 different tie points, a tie point here, and then a tie point here to give it 2 different presentations.
Okay, a band of anglers. This is an interesting one. Patrick Seville is back. He was in a non-compete clause on a bit of a contract with his days of pure fishing. He's off it now. Here's a lure that's been redone by him. Notice how the hook detaches on a strong cable. And then you can wheel that back in, or reel it back in off that wheel on the head of the lure. Very durable as a consequence to that. A neat, unique product. I liked it. But boy, they had some stuff on the inshore side that really caught my eye. And I think caught the eye of a lot of the guys that work here, because I brought back a couple of samples for them to play with. They've got some poppers, they've got some hard baits, twitch, shad, some other items that were neat. The little pencil popper and the darter, good lures. Patrick knows what he's doing, on this stuff. But again, some of the soft plastics, like that little piece, very, very cool. Very, very cool. And then back to Penn. Penn showed off the Torques in silver. These are in stock now. They arrived at our shop during ICAST. So I have them up on the website as of today, Tuesday. July, I don't know what it is, 16th, 15th, Monday. Take it back, it's Monday. My God, it feels like Tuesday. And a new size, that was the 15 tall, which is a 15T. I think it was just going to be a narrow version of the 15, which didn't do much. And now we come to Nomad. Nomad has been on a roll, and this is the new version of the DTX, of the DTX 200 minnow, except this is the 220. This is a new piece, and that's a new lure from them that looked really, really interesting to me. That one has trolling for wahoo and other stuff, written all over it. That's a Mad Mac. And then the big DTX 220. That Mad Mac, they're probably not going to be here until maybe end of the year, beginning of next year. But it also has that auto tune feature. That will be an awfully nice piece to troll. Probably a little easier to reel back in. They're heavy. They're available in a couple of different sizes. I'd say 3 different sizes: 10, 8, and 6 inch. And they have some mass to them. How much? I don't know, but they're saying they could get up there into 20 knots. Look how big that harness was. I almost want to pause and go back to that. That was one big harness. Siegler showed off. That was my kid, looking around. That's kind of a signature series of a SG, a little small game reel. Is it an SGN? I'm not sure if that's the end or not at this point. I don't think so. But they hollow it out. They lighten it up. They weren't showing a great deal of stuff. They didn't show their new star. And there's Mike demonstrating a crusty crab from Chase Baits. He was a hit at the show last year, and again, they took pretty good care of him. He got a new hat. That's not it. But he was wearing it the rest of the show. And here demonstrating how that little crab will drop and how lifelike it looks. He had fun with that. But and the crabs are dandy inshore, fishing the rocks. Jetties does real well. We carry some other versions of that. We'll probably bring that piece in too. But of course, they're squids. Just delightful the way those things draw. And they came out with some bigger versions of the squids this time. They introduced one new color, but they've got one bigger. That guy. And it's almost 12 inches. And they introduced more of the leads for them, more of the weights. They swim very, very nicely. There's my wife and my kid. I had a wonderful vacation in Florida. Got to see the show for a couple of days. That's my wife's expression. Well, dearly. So that is our rundown for the show. Thank you for visiting, and looking forward to this stuff coming in stock. Thank you. Bye-bye. Mark out.